Alright,
We're back.
we're back once again. We're here with a new video.
Yeah, I actually played this game.
He's played this game, I have currently not. This is going to be my first time seeing it or playing it.
Yeah, so let's just say this is his reaction to this.
It's going to be a series of events which might end up into a bunch of reaction videos.
Well, let's start.
I'm not touching it. You're touching it. You don't me to do things, you're going to do things.
We need to keep an eye on the
Really?
time. Every person has a dream they wish to pursue.
Oh,
What's
you
your
want me to
dream?
say it? Forensic anthropology.
Did they even hear that?
I don't know.
Because I just heard the sound would cut off a bit.
It's starting to lag a little bit.
Yeah, as people grow up, they often come to realize the truth.
I don't know.
Dreams
what
are
it is.
nothing more than fairy tales. Sorry. At least
No, go.
you say it.
No, you're doing it.
We could have said it at the same time then.
No.
At least that's what most people say. It only works with me.
Bitch,
Apparently
no,
not.
it didn't.
Yes, it did.
You clicked.
Still, it worked.
You want me to say it now?
You haven't said anything.
Then, what about those who do end up accomplishing their dreams? Are they merely incredibly lucky? Oh.
Who's gonna voice the dad? Every man has a dream he wants to accomplish.
God damn it, you need to stay in character.
However, there's something really important you should know, my boy.
God damn it, I'm gonna be boy. Fuck it.
A real man doesn't give up on his dream, no matter what overwhelming challenges he might have to face.
I still remember those foolish words my dad used to say, but despite their silly nature, I found myself inspired by them. Ever since I was a young child, I have been interested in martial arts. It didn't matter whether I watched a match on television or read a manga about some heroic martial artist.
Heroic martial artist.
Oh, I can't read that well.
No, I'm just saying, do you know any heroic martial artists?
No.
Of course you want it.
It has always been my dream to become a martial artist one day. Of course, it was a bit childish of me to think that I could become a hero simply by learning the martial arts.
I think you could fit that role.
That's... I don't know.
What?
Even though I already understood that superheroes were nothing more than figments of my imagination, I still had a desire to use my strength for the sake of others.
It's-
Oh god. I'm gonna
Wait,
butcher
can I just
this.
say something? This is gonna be really weird with the face camera, because look, it's not even on time.
Doesn't matter.
Fine then. Keep reading this, then.
My name is Gushiken Takihiro, a 17-year-old rising judo star. And no, that's not me bragging.
And why say it?
Because it said it in the text.
I know.
I'm actually about to take part in a tournament 2 weeks from now. That could make or break my career on an international level. This guy's like a superstar. Of course, I was excited about the opportunity to finally accomplish my dreams and represent my country at a sport that I loved. But the same excitement also made me feel incredibly nervous. That is what most people feel when it comes to public speaking.
So,
And while those worrisome thoughts haunted my mind, a familiar voice resounded from the outside the window.
oh no.
Oh god. You're doing it.
So I have to do a girl's voice.
Haha, I get to hear your girl voice.
Hey, Takakun. Get your butt in gear.
You turn into a man at the end.
Sorry.
Wait, this is me again, isn't it?
You're Takahiro, apparently.
Well, I can't remember if... Japanese customs. Okay, alright. I'll be right there, Koyomi. I do not... Don't judge me. It's not working. Not wanting to keep... Oh, God.
Yeah, you're gonna be
Tell
doing most
me.
of the reading.
Tell me how to pronounce that first.
Koyomi?
Koyomi? Koyomi. That's where it's sticking. It's most likely we're gonna come Yumi again.
Don't worry, her name won't matter.
Not wanting to keep Koyomi waiting, I quickly dashed toward the front door to let her in, not realizing that I was still in my pajamas.
Wow.
Hold on a sec, Koyomi. Gotta grab my shoes before we head off to school.
Oh no. Really? I never realized that school had a strict uniform or sleepwear policy. Nice jammies, by the way. Did you borrow them from your mom?
For a moment, my eyes drifted downwards, noticing that I was indeed wearing my pajamas. I let out a groan of annoyance and marched back towards my room.
Would you accidentally do this? Probably.
Considering I just mixed groan and groin together, I'm pretty sure I would. Bah! There's nothing wrong with my pajamas. The Golden Knight is a famous comic book hero in the West. Besides, not everyone prefers to sleep naked like you.
Oh god.
Mumbling those words, I started stripping out of my clothes, not particularly minding the presence of a girl behind me. Oh.
Wait. Doesn't that remind you of someone from another Sakura?
Yes.
Which one? Oh. Don't know. That didn't make much. You know very well it was super hot that night. And jeez, why didn't people strip naked in front of me? You idiot. Obaka.
You didn't seem to mind it when we were little. Maybe you want me to turn around instead.
No, stop. Don't make me kick
That
your
you
ass.
gully yelling?
Yes. You want me to do my Toko voice?
Tinka.
Toko.
Tinka. I decided I had teased her enough and quickly pulled on my pants, proceeding with the remaining few items of clothing before I was suitably dressed for school.
It was noble he wouldn't even put on the pants.
Besides, I had a reason for being so distracted.
You've been distracted a lot lately. What's going in that hollow skull of yours?
You thought I was gonna hit you? Why?
It's you.
I know it's me. I'm trying to speak, but you're making me laugh. It's that upcoming match. I have no idea how anyone can remain calm when an international career is at stake. I wouldn't be surprised if I had made up enough doomsday scenarios to fill up the apocalypse genre.
Ooh, can I? I want to hear some of those ideas. Oh, he didn't say them.
Yeah.
Alright, the judo thing. I'm sure you do fine. I've seen some of your matches and you kick butt.
Yeah.
And of course, if you're really worried, you could always pray.
Pray to who? Pray. Yep, just like I was going.
But don't tell me you don't know. It's one of the school's legends. Japanese schools have lots of legends.
They have a lot of legends, yes, but they're very interesting.
Why don't we have those at our schools?
Because our schools are dumb.
And boring.
No, they're just dumb.
Some classes are boring.
Some classes are boring, yes. We're getting completely off track here. Yes, school is boring, but most of them are
You
dumb.
know what would be really bad? If
Yes.
some of our friends from school showed them the teachers these videos.
Mm. You didn't even finish!
Apparently there's some shrine out in the forest that, if you pray to it, brings you good luck. There, you happy?
Yes, because you skipped this fucking sentence.
Ichikara-san said that his sister prayed to it the night before exam, and she got a perfect score. Wow, why don't we have shrines like that? Well, I want a perfect score.
Because we don't live in Japan.
Can
We don't live in Japan for one. We don't have cool things two. And three, schools are dumb.
So we just moved there.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm just gonna go start packing.
You gonna leave me here? Alright, I'm gonna do the rest of this solo. Fuck it.
Of course you're not. This is my laptop. Why did I leave it?
Good point. A
That's-
shrine that is said to bring you good luck? Sounds bogus to me. But at this point, I'm willing to try anything, I guess.
Don't.
I'll ask Ikikawa-san about the location.
It's like, don't hate until you do it.
I'm not exactly in the mood to get lost in the forest and end up a modern-day Tarzan. Yeah?
Goodbye.
You're gonna just go jump in a forest?
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I'm not
That's
doing
me
it.
speaking.
Yeah.
What am I doing? Well, whatever. If you do go looking, at least send me a message to let me know. And will you hurry up? We're gonna be late again.
That seems like my everyday scenario. A hero is never too early, nor are they too late. They arrive precisely when they are needed.
Oh, really? Do you get the reference?
No, I do not.
I'm guessing some people will know the reference.
Some people will, but for a guy who's never paid attention to any other game
Sort of
but
a
one.
Lord of the Rings reference.
Well, that makes sense. But for the sake of avoiding detention, let's hurry.
I'm just saying, we're not the only two watching this at the moment.
Yeah? Oh.
Nah, you noticed.
I didn't notice it.
That's a wizard, not a hero genius. Yeah. How can one person be such a sports nerd and such a geek at the same time?
Let's not forget Casanova and Man of the Year candidate bits. They're important details.
I doubt you could qualify for either one of them, Pajama Boy.
I wear pajamas, thank you. Anyway, let us boldly
You
go
don't wear them at
where
the moment.
everyone has gone before. To school! That is something I've never
Well.
ever wanted to say.
Nerd. If my sister was there, she could easily say that.
I don't care. Several
Several
hours
hours
later. Well, you know something's going
Dot
down.
dot dot. Dot dot dot.
More things going down.
Dot dot dot.
I'm gonna assume there's gonna be a lot of things happening. And oh, there we go. Later that day, I finally got a chance to talk to my classmate about the location of the shrine that Koyomi had mentioned earlier. Gym was the last thing on the schedule for today, so once people got ready to go home, I approached the guy.
Wow. In the change room? Or is this the lockers?
Is it just me, or if you listen closely to it, you can hear people, like, talking?
Ghosts.
No. There was
I
actually-
know.
that
I
was
can
like-
hear it too. Like that.
Yeah.
They can probably hear it too.
Hey, Ichikawa, is it true that your sister discovered some shrine that...
Decovered?
What?
You said decovered.
Discovered.
That's
Sorry
good.
that I have a bit of a lisp.
Hey, I can't spell correctly.
That's better than a lisp. That is said to bring you good luck.
You know what's funny? They can't see our lips.
Ooh. Well, move the thing down. I told you this
I
when we
can't move this.
What do you mean?
That's part of the movie recording thing. Oh ho ho! Let me guess. You want the data? Well, even though I do have to admit she's very attractive, I'm afraid she's already going out with someone. What's? Not to mention, you're not her type. What is going on here?
No. I already got my hands full with dealing with Koyomi. You can keep your sister to yourself. Joke aside, I'm more interested in that shrine.
Oh, it's like.
Did she
girls'
mention where
shrine.
she
Hey,
found it?
It's like girls' shrine.
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 I didn't know where. I didn't know there was anything near the forest aside from the dojo.
Oh, well, she said something about it being near a river, and quite high up. To be honest, I wasn't paying too much attention when she was going on about it.
Seems like a very brotherly
I mean,
nature.
whoa. I mean, she was wearing the stop, and I was tired. What is going on with this guy? And why did I have to voice him?
Wincest.
Why did I have to voice him?
Because you are a pervert. Stop. I seriously don't need to hear the details. And I doubt anyone else is interested. So do you know anyone who might have heard about this shrine?
You know what's funny? When you said stop, the fist actually stopped.
Saving butts since
Let's
1972.
record this for 10 more minutes. Oh, classmate. Can we do a random voice?
You guys talking about that lucky shrine out in the forest? The one and only. According to Ichikawa's sister, there's supposed to be one near a river. I don't know about that, but there's this fiery girl at a Sakura dojo who knows more about it.
Wait, are you talking about Ari-sama? Ari was about this tour ridiculously strong and super scary.
Frog, it seems. That's the one.
Oh, in that case, I believe I can still be of help. Takahiro-kun. I know where that place is.
Of course you do. We both do. You just want to tag along, don't you? I don't think Arya-senpai will appreciate you visiting her with your usual tricks in mind. Do I need to remind you what happened last time you tried to peek at her after she finished practice? Blood, sweat, tears.
Oh, why did I? Sister, shut up. Other people and the ladies? That's Sandy, you know. I should sue you. I would never look upon Ari-sama's glorious body in the state of...
I'm starting to like this guy. He seems to be a little bit like me. Literally, he looks like me. I just need to poof my hair up a little bit, but I'm too
And you
lazy.
don't have a tie.
I do have a tie, actually.
At the moment.
Not at the moment, no. Oh, so you haven't seen her naked?
I've seen a bit of side boob. But the whole I found didn't really let me get a good view of.
There we go. Someone call the cops. Ichikawa's peeping Tom has confessed.
Goodbye.
I playfully patted Ichikawa's shoulder as I turned around, grabbing my bag in the process and prepared to leave. Thanks for the tip, Ichikawa. I'll let the judge know you were most helpful during the interrogation. Are you coming back? Or are you just gonna stand at the door?
Could have had fun.
I mean, we could have, but then you couldn't read.
I could actually read from where I was. This is unfair. I was good. I don't know. I won't say another word until I speak with my lawyer. Why are we going on about this, you kids? Oh,
Dot.
well, there's like, ooh.
Once school was over, I decided to take my chances with the little bit of intel I had managed to obtain from my classmates. If memory served me right, Arya-senpai would be practicing at the dojo today. Of course I knew her. She was my judo student. Oh, she was a judo student like myself. That's what I get when I fucking read too quickly. But for whatever reason, she had been refusing to compete in any tournaments for a while now.
Oh, you don't have to join.
What do you mean I don't have to join?
Well, she doesn't really have to join any tournaments.
Oh. I thought you were saying like I didn't have to join. I'm like,
You don't even go to that. You don't
I
even
know,
do that.
that's why I was confused. Arya-senpai, are you around? I shouted her name as I parked my bike, looking for any sign of the girl.
Oh no. You only have to voice one so far. I voiced...
Hey, I voiced a classmate.
That was for a short portion.
That's beside the point.
Hurrah! Ha! Ah! That's what...
Yeah! Dumbass.
Don't.
You don't know judo. You don't know any type of fighting technique. Follow the shots and you will find her. I grinned briefly as I saw Arya seemingly in the middle of practicing a series of motions, almost as if she was fighting an imaginary opponent. That is boxing. Perhaps now was a perfect opportunity to surprise her a little. I snuck closer, making sure to make little noise as possible before I reached my hands towards her shoulder. She's gonna turn around. I'm gonna grab her. I'm knowing this. Arya, feeling a hand on her shoulder.
Have fun.
Arya reacted. She grabbed a hold of my hand, and with a loud grunt, shifted her weight, curling and tipped me over with her shoulder. I didn't have time to brace myself for the impact before I hit the ground like a sack of potatoes.
Well,
I like the hair.
Why did it sound like me saying that? Stop stealing my voice.
No.
Hiya. Look, that's
You get it right. You just need to speak louder.
Don't. No one sneaks up on the great Kuchinari.
Kunoichi.
Taka boy. I didn't realize that was you. I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Kunoichi, more like the Tasmanian devil. That throw didn't have a shred of mercy in it.
There's no mercy in the ring, Taka boy. Better that you learn now that in 2 weeks' time. Let me guess, you want to do some sparring, don't you? Look at her smile.
Yeah, I like the hair. And I like the nickname.
I'm just gonna take her out of the laptop. That'd be awkward if I actually did that. It's just like,
then you'd be like that magician on YouTube who fucking does all those little magic tricks with the money on his computer and stuff.
I'll just put you back in the game.
Boring. I actually came here to ask you something. But I guess a little spotting wouldn't hurt.
Oh, what did you want to ask? We've got all afternoon, and I could do with a little break anyway.
Where to start? You used to take part in big and important matches in the past, right? Didn't you ever get nervous before going into the ring?
Oh yeah. This one time, I got so nervous I hid in the kitchen cupboards until my dad found me and dragged me to the car. Of course, that was when I was like 8.
Well, obviously I can't go and hide for my match. But one of my friends made this stupid suggestion that I go and pray or something. Honestly, at this point, I'll do anything to calm my nerves a little bit.
I just looked at stuff on my iPod. Calm me. Taka boy, are you sure about this?
You mean the match? Of course I am! I've been practicing judo ever since I was old enough to walk. This is my chance to finally represent my country.
You need to get a better hobby.
And the sport I love. Fuck you.
I'm talking to him. Not you.
I play games for a living. Arya seemed to think for quite a long time, all the while tapping her jaw with a finger. Eventually she snapped her fingers and grabbed a tight hold of me. You call that tight?
Yeah. Alright, I'll tell you the way to this shrine, I know. But it's going to require more than a simple clap of your hands and bop of your head. You need to give something to the shrine. Something of value.
Does your virginity count?
What shrine is this?
I don't know.
Continue. Why did we both go?
I don't know. I guess I'll have to think of something before we get there. Thanks, Senpai. I appreciate the help.
Wait. Oh, no, Taka boy. I'm not going with you. I've got training to do. Besides, you get to take this step yourself. I can draw your map and show you an easy way to get.
Is this gonna be like a 3-year-old drawing, and we're gonna have to figure out how to get there on our own?
But you'll be on your own.
That's what I'm imagining right now. There's gonna be a really poorly drawn map, where it's like you need to reach here, and then the rest of it is so confusing. You're not tagging along? Not even for a little while?
Afraid so, Taka boy. Let me grab some paper. I'll draw that map for you.
If this map is actually pretty good, I take back everything I said.
We're not going to see it.
Well then. After Arya's return, quick preparations were made. and I followed the directions noted down on the map. Surprisingly, it wasn't all that far. However, the hint on how to find my way back in case I got lost was a bit sketchy. Told you. Just look down and you'll be able to see the roof of the dojo from anywhere on the hill.
Oh.
The forest near the dojo was my first challenge to overcome. A narrow path coiled along the trees and the nearby river. Ichikawa's sister had mentioned. I followed Arya's scribbles with a bit of skepticism, but after an hour or so, I finally arrived at the supposedly legendary shrine. What?
Just swinging my head left and right.
I can see it in the camera, and I'm ashamed of you.
Hey!
The shrine itself seemed pretty surprisingly well maintained, despite being in the middle of nowhere. It made me wonder if someone could be secretly living there. Perhaps some martial artist now.
That'd be cool.
The thought of a hermit living in hiding within the shrine in order to prepare himself for an upcoming battle between good and evil started to well in my mind. I guess it's too good to be true. I sighed in annoyance at the fact that, aside from the shrine itself, the ground surrounding it seemed
I
completely
felt like something was on
abandoned.
my head for a minute.
There was
There's nothing on
no
my head.
way anyone could be living here. For the time being, I decided to focus on the reason behind my visit. It only took me a few moments before I gathered the courage to approach the building. Once inside, I found a rather fancy-looking altar of sorts at the back of the room. I have to swallow. I was letting spit get filled in my cheeks. This is what you get when you fucking talk too long. Now I know the feeling of Noble. You want to play your flute, I can tell.
I just wanted to hit you on the head with it.
Fuck.
No, you're
I
the
guess
baka.
this is the thing everyone's talking about. Silently, I folded up the map I had been given, putting it inside my bag. I approached the altar. I was kind of skeptical about the whole religious aspect, so I wasn't too sure if this was actually going to work. I don't even think luck will do me much good in a match like this. In my opinion, there wasn't any room for things like luck in martial arts. And I can see that out the corner of my eye, and it's really distracting me. Judo is all about using the knowledge you have gained through training. Of course, a good amount of talent also helps.
We have no idea about judo.
You don't know much about judo.
Do you train in judo?
I don't train in it. I did not say I didn't know anything about it.
That's your turn.
I know it's not a punchy with the...
It's funny. You're
Okay.
you're the one doing most of the reading.
I know. That's because it's my thoughts. There was simply no room for something as superstitious as luck. Clearly, this was going to be a match where my experience and talent would be pushed to their
That's
limits.
true.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Oh no.
You get all the women voices.
Why?
Because you're talking to me.
Wow. That was a good voice. It's not gonna work for this one. Ooh, how curious. The boy doesn't believe in superstition. And yet, here he stands here, surrounded by the very thing he denounces. Sorry.
On hearing the voice, I looked around, trying to find the source. But there was no one to be seen. Who's there?
Oh, the music. Quite a cliché question. But the right thing to ask is, where am I?
She's a ninja. What are you talking about? Show yourself!
Not yet. Entertain me for a little while longer, would you? This place like no other. Why did you come here if you do not believe in things such as luck?
Because I believe in the power of ninja. I came here to prepare myself.
No, that's not a ninja.
I am gonna call her a ninja since she is hidden.
Oh, do enlighten me about what this something might be that you are preparing yourself for.
I felt a little bit of annoyance. I felt a little bit annoyed at the as the questions continued, but maybe if I kept talking to her, I would be able to find out where Shell was hiding.
See?
Shell! It says Shell!
Sorry, that's it.
I'm preparing for a tournament, a judo match.
Judo? What might that be?
Hey. Seriously? You don't know what judo is? It's a highly skilled combat art.
Ah, so you're a warrior. Hesitant to go into battle, and came here in hope of finding the resolve to fight.
I'm not sure about the warrior part.
How fortunate. It just so happens that there is a need for one of your kind.
God damn it. My kind?
A hero. This shrine brings fortune to heroes such as yourself. However, every great hero must sacrifice something in return.
My virginity.
No.
God damn it. Sounds like what other men. It sounds like what the others mentioned. Your version sounds better though. Laughing briefly at the story, I decided to play along and clap my hands together in prayer. So, what's next? Do I offer up my allowance or something?
Don't be silly. Money is of little importance to a hero. For you, the sacrifice will be something of much greater value. I will be looking forward to seeing what destiny has in store for you.
Well, if we're talking about the game, it was a very poorly made game. On my part. As if on cue, I began to feel nauseated the moment the girl's words reached my ears, my head spinning wildly. Slowly, I staggered backwards, collapsing onto
You're
my
gonna
back.
see who I voiced in a minute.
As my vision grew blurry, the sound of an approaching footsteps could be heard.
That's who I had the voice. The voice is correct for her, right?
I have no idea.
Look at that tail.
Look at a lizard tail.
Why did I say tail?
Your tail.
Yep.
It looks like a lizard tail with chains on it. Must be in the bondage.
Yeah, we're just gonna record this video until he needs to get picked up.
Hey.
Right now, but that might be.
Yeah.
Anyway, good luck, Kira. You're gonna need it.
Despite my attempts to get back up, all I managed was a brief look at the
How was
girl.
the view?
The sight of horns and a tail left many questions, but before I had a chance to utter a single word, my unconsciousness succumbed to the darkness.
Bye bye.
Nighty night. Rays of sunlight stirred me back to life, a groan of annoyance leaving my mouth while I tried to get back onto my feet. What was that?
Rays of sunlight.
Ugh. I felt a bit dizzy, but the first thing I noticed was that I was no longer at the shrine. Instead, it looked like the forest near the dojo. Of course, my first thought was to look around and see if I could find the girl from before, but
Wow.
not a trace of her
Doesn't care about
presence
himself.
remained.
Wants to know where that demon girl
To
went.
make things even stranger, the path that I had followed amidst the trees seemed better maintained than I remember. I should probably head home.
Really? That's the thought?
The thought was cut short when the sound of several
Oh, no,
female
no.
voices could be heard nearby.
You're voicing some. You're
No.
doing that one. Sorry.
No.
I'm not doing the stern voice. You.
Get back here! Hikage, stop them at once!
Just.
They're all stern voices! You're a liar!
You have to voice that blue one now. Just
Yeah?
what do you think I'm doing? I'm chasing them. I'm trying to stop them. I'll pick this one as well. Nah, I think they noticed what's missing, only Sama.
Keep running, little one. We might just make it. Just when I thought this day couldn't get any weirder, the sound of heavy footfalls could be heard nearby. Who uses that tone?
Time to meet the characters. You want me to tell you who you're voicing?
I'm voicing the black-haired girl, aren't I?
Yeah. No, who's the other voice you think you have?
No, it's definitely gonna be the fucking blonde hair. Nah.
Actually,
nah.
your
I
voice-
know, I'm not that idiotic. It said mature. I know what mature looks like.
Anyway.
What in the world is going on here? Further ahead, I saw a couple girls in fast pursuit of even more girls. However, there was something off about this scene. Something didn't make sense.
Like the fact that Foxy is in the foxtail?
The girls being chased had ears and a tail of an animal, and their pursuers were armed with katanas and naginatas.
Naginata.
Well,
I was saying it. You
Yeah.
said it correctly. I wanted to say it.
Well, you know she's holding a katana, so then therefore she's using the naginata.
Yeah.
Nobody saw when my finger pointed, so
Just do it like this.
black hairs with the katana, red heads with the naginata.
Katana girl.
Yay! You conniving fox! Come back here at once! Return what you stole immediately! Immediately.
I'm not telling you what they stole. Fine. Oh no. Oh god, no!
Yeah, you're the one to say it. You're the one who picked it.
I'm an idiot! Oh, come on. Give me back my panties. They couldn't hear it.
You couldn't hear anything. I mean, I heard it. Am I? No, I'm not. I'm not red.
Give
Not
me
yet.
back my panties. I wonder how people at school are going to react to this video. This is you.
Hikage! How could you say something out loud like that?
Haha, panties, panties.
Damn it.
Did I really just do that?
Yeah, you did. Kitsune.
Yeah, that's what they call it.
Oh no, help save us from the rampaging women. As I watched the girls run off, I couldn't help but find myself struggling with the decision to just leave them be. While I didn't know what in the world was going on, the two girls armed with the rather realistic looking props, surely they couldn't be real, had me worried. I couldn't very well call myself a hero if I let something like this go by without acting. I can see what you're holding above my head. I will bite your finger. Good. I'm so going to regret this. Mumbling in annoyance, I chased after the
Ooh.
girls.
Uh,
Hikage, go around left.
right.
I said left. Why do you always undermine me?
I wasn't saying red. I was... You know what? Never mind. Just run after them.
As I was chasing the girls, I noticed that the trees seemed to be getting denser, making it gradually more difficult to navigate along the path.
Omi-sama, I don't think I can run much more. I'm starting to feel a bit... What's wrong, Jeremy?
I have no idea how to reply to that.
That's why you continue.
Just a little longer, Meiko-chan. We're almost... Meiko! Meiko, not that. Not now.
Sorry, Omi-sama. You have no idea what's going on. What? Whoa. Oh. Scissor attack! No.
I got where you were coming from on that one. I arrived just in time to find a scene taken straight from an action movie.
Ooh, get the popcorn.
The girl with the blonde hair had collapsed, held in her companion's protective embrace.
Oh.
The two armed girls were approaching them, almost unmistakably with killing instincts running amok. Any seasoned martial artist would have felt it. Those girls were going to be in for a beating if I didn't stop them. We've got you now, you thieves! I'm going to personally drag your sorry butts back to the town and have you both put in the stocks. Maybe I'll even show you how it feels to run around without any undies on.
Yeah. Although I must admit having a breeze down there does feel kind of nice. Keeps me feeling fresh and tingly.
Is this actually true?
Don't ask me!
Hikage! Goodness, don't you have any shame? This isn't about you, it's about our undergarments. Stolen!
Look at the face.
And these two criminals being brought to justice.
I did the thing again. Only summer. It hurts. My head hurts.
Shh. It's going to be okay, little one. Shh. Shut up. Hey gods, if you're so desperate to have your underwear back, then here, catch. Stop it. Oh no. I already know where this is going. Stop it right there. However, before I was able to interrupt the conversation, the silver-haired girl tossed something into the air. Whatever it was flying straight towards my head. The two samurai girls instantly grew flustered. I can't see who the hell tosses, Peeling the items off my face, I raised them into the air, looking like a professor examining an important sample while these thieves made their escape. Oh no.
You like the view? Even though you can't really see it.
A pink bra.
But you can imagine it.
Maybe I can, maybe I won't.
Okay, people at school are going to imagine you doing that.
Yeah. A pink bra and laced black panties. Oh boy. I know this isn't going to end well.
He even knows.
Oh. Yeah. Ah, you there. Are you in cahoots with those crafty foxes? And hand those back immediately. Those are evidence of a crime, and not for anyone else to touch.
What do I get this? Oh god. I remembered what happens later in this. Drop their panties right now.
I'm innocent until proven guilty. It's one of the golden rules of court. Just stop pointing those weapons at me so I can hand over your undies without being turned into a shish kebab. What? No, shut up. Just drop the evidence and walk away. I am Tsukinomiya, chef of the village gods. And
Chef?
No, I think chief. My bad.
The head cook.
I was questioning it in my own mind too, don't you worry.
I'm imagining her cooking. Thanks a lot.
Not my fault.
Read!
Chief and chef are the same goddamn fucking wording. I am ordering you to drop what you're holding right now. I don't know if any village guards, and I seriously doubt a cop would go around dressed like that and wielding a katana. More importantly, the ground here is muddy and dirty. Are you sure I should drop the evidence here? I mean, I could, but...
Hiya!
Before I could react, the pink-haired girl lunged toward... Is that really pink hair? The pointy end of her naginata was aiming for my gut. My reflexes caught on just in time, and I was able to palm away the spear as it sailed through the air. I struck upwards on the wooden shaft of the weapon, sending it up into the air and causing the girl to lose her balance. Narayumi, I did not order you to attack. Fine, I'll give them back. Jeez, just my luck to find a bunch of crazy girls with weapons. Extending the hand that held the undies, I tried to hand them over, something that I would soon end up regretting. Oh god, am I gonna get my arm off? Fuck.
Ha! You think I falls for something so simple? Fool! You may have fooled me once, but I won't let that happen again.
The woman swung her weapon wide, arcing the thick wooden pole into my side before I could dodge. Then she lunged forward and grabbed me tightly, pulling my arms around my back and leaving me with sore ribs and a prone position. I could have fought back, but I figured it would only lead to more fighting, with the possibility of ending up getting stabbed. I decided to remain passive.
Good choice.
The
Good
sword-wielding girl stepped forward and grabbed the silky underwear from my hand triumphantly. Your methods might be crude, but they do get results, Hikage. Tie him up, we'll bring him in for questioning. He probably knows where those pesky thieves are hiding.
Right.
I hate my life.
You're going to jail.
Why? I just woke up in a forest. And people wonder why criminals want to resist arrest at all costs. I mumbled this weakly as the girl with the
Naginata?
I keep screwing it up. Tied my wrists together with a rope.
This is gonna be
and
a
I
long video.
soon felt myself dragged by the duo towards
I'm
the
just
city.
hoping one thing. They can hear us. Hopefully.
Well, that's going to be a test. Because you got no sound here, so if we can hear ourselves, it's going to be going through.
Yeah.
Surely once we're out of the forest, you two will stop this act of yours and let me go, right? As much as I like to fool around, I have more important things to do. The city? We're not taking you all the way there. You'll be spending the night in the village cells, thief. Who are you calling a thief? I'm a victim! I get undies tossed in my face, then I have to deal with physical abuse, and now these accusations. Besides, there's no village around these parts, it's a city, you know. Tsukino Toshi. Silence. Hikage, if he speaks again before we get to the village, you have my permission to knock him unconscious. Tsundere tyrant.
That's funny.
And that's how I ended up on my way to a jail cell, cuffed and dragged by two girls, both of who I started to suspect were crazy.
You don't say.
Yep. When we exited the forest, alarms set off in my mind. The city I had lived in my whole life. It was gone. You've got to be
So
kidding
is
me.
your mouth on the movie.
Shut up. Nobody needs to hear my motto. Motherfucker. If I wasn't in Tsukino Toshi, then where the hell was I?
Hey, no talking. Come on, I don't want to bop you that much. Kinda. Maybe a punch or two. I just want to know how the heck you blocked my strike so easily.
Your attack had a lot of power behind it, but it was kind of predictable. With the right movement and enough force, that's the result you get. Anyway, I'll play along for a bit, but where in the world are we? This clearly isn't my hometown. I mean, the buildings look more like they belong in some sort of classic samurai movie.
Huh? What the heck is a movie? This is Harumaru. It's been here forever.
Hikage! I thought I told you to silence him if he spoke again.
Actually, you told me that I could, but you didn't tell me that I had to.
Mug. Must be tough being the subordinate of someone like that. Be quiet, or I will silence you for good. This time it didn't seem to be an idle threat. The girl had unsheathed her katana and was now resting the edge of the blade against my throat. I was already starting to regret having played hero earlier. Hopefully there would be someone with more common sense in the village.
Several minutes later.
Several minutes later. God damn with a dot. Don't play that game with me.
That's what happened several minutes later. Dot, dot, dot. Oh, you're on the cell.
I soon found myself confined within a small room. The stern-looking tsundere of a girl glaring down at me, while the other girl, who was apparently called Narumi, seemed to have softened up a little. From what I had gathered during the conversations, they had called the village elder to help.
If we had Cameron here, he would like to voice this.
Sean Connery? What purpose did these thefts... Or are you just... What?
What purpose did these thefts have?
I'm confused with that, but fuck it. I know that! Are you just some pervert who gets off sniffing girls' undies? I ought to castrate you. I told you! I wasn't just in the wrong place, at the wrong time. Not to mention, anything worn by you would probably smell sour. I couldn't see too well from the cell where they had put me, but I was almost certain I could hear Narumi laughing nearby.
Hear. Oh.
It is Sean Connery.
See ya.
What do you mean? What? What?
Do I have to voice him?
You want me to voice him, do you?
You have the perfect voice!
Hello? Tsukino Dono, please calm.
Down.
That's supposed to be calm, not cool.
Please cool down. It's like,
You
Okay,
brought
just
him in to learn
pulling
the
the
reason
fan down
behind
here.
this presence in the forest, didn't you? God damn it, now I have to... This is why you didn't want to voice.
Yep.
That is correct, Elder-sama. I believe he was working together with the fox spirits to steal... God damn it. Do I really?
Yes, I had to say that stuff. No, no.
I really don't.
You say it.
Pennies and other undergarments.
There, that wasn't so hard.
Fuck you. Objection! This is not Phoenix Wright, I'm sorry. Huh? What are you objecting to, young man? The evidence surrounding the defendant's accusation was fabricated. Narumi-san, would you please answer the question for the judge? Was the defendant, that is myself, anywhere near those girls while you two were in pursuit of them? Hold it! Just who are you calling a judge here? Lower your voice or I will strike you down.
Hey, Meal-san, maybe the whole angry accusation thing isn't working. This guy clearly isn't a bandit. We could just ask him why he was up there in the woods. If he has a valid reason, then sure. If not, then he's clearly a vanity thief. And we'll just use him as a punching bag out in the yard.
Finally! And I thought this was just about to become a turnabout case. I sighed deeply, partly amused. Shush. By my own act of despite the seriousness of the situation. Who would have ever thought that mimicking characters from games, god damn it, I know it, and movies would end up getting me out of trouble. I did call it. As long as I didn't become an ace prisoner, things would hopefully turn out for the better.
This is going to be a long video.
How about you start by giving us your name?
My name's Aaron. He's
I am Jeremy, yeah. Gushiken Takihiro. So, what were you doing in the forest when these two were chasing the thieves?
I only have to voice one person here.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure myself. One moment I was praying at a shrine, hidden inside the forest. Next thing I knew, some weird girl was talking to me. A girl? Yes, a girl with horns and tails. I know it sounds weird, but I could have sworn I saw her before I must have fainted after that. I woke up somewhere in the forest. Tsukino Dono Narumi-chan. Do you recall the stories behind the shrine near our village? Forgive me, Elder-sama. I do not recall.
I know it's a place of high spiritual energy, a sacred place, but I can't remember the details. Sorry, grandfather.
Wait, is he just a regular elder, or is he actually her grandfather?
Well,
I'm confused.
if she says elder...
So then yes.
Yeah.
You could have just said yes.
I know. I just wanted...
Douchebag. That shrine belongs to Sayuri, a powerful spirit that has been watching over our village for as long as anyone can remember. Shut up. Unlike the fox spirits, we tend to avoid going too deep into the forest. I still think I could get rid of those pests once and for all if you would just let me go in and find their home.
No, leave them alone.
It's probably hidden in some damp cave on the hill or some run-down old house. Yes?
No.
Yeah?
Keep reading.
Humans and spirits rarely mingle, even if they meet with good intentions. The fact that this lad says he saw a spirit means there's a chance he was there for a reason, not to mention. Did you take a good look at him yet? He seems disorientated and his clothes look foreign.
Oh, he is sensible.
No, he's a fucking elder.
I need this, thank you.
I didn't pull it out.
Yes, he did.
I didn't.
He did seem to be talking gibberish earlier. He claimed to be from a city near here, but there's nothing like that around for miles. He was also talking about something called a movie. And he used some fighting techniques that I never even seen before.
God damn it. He is still a pervert. I'm not a pervert. It's perfectly natural for a guy my age to be curious about certain things. Besides, if you're talking about how the panties ended up on my face, I had nothing to do with it. Tsundere tyrant.
I wonder what my...
What did you just call me? I ought to smash you into pieces, you brat.
You're the same age. Oh, wait, now that I think about it, those two foxes did look like they were just abandoning them. But, grandfather, what does this all mean?
I can't be certain, but... shit. However, I believe it is unlikely that he's working together with the fox spirits. Still, I have never heard of any human to come upon a spirit such as Suyuri.
Wow.
I dare say he might not even be of this world.
Ooh.
Wait, are you trying to say I'm in a different world right now? That would be most logical.
Logical?
That would be the most logical explanation. I didn't say illogical at all in that sentence. In what world?
Would that can be considered logical?
But I have an important tournament to participate in 2 weeks from now. Well, no one has ever experienced something like this before. We will have to think of how to deal with you. Or if it is even possible to get you back to your own world. In the meantime, a night in the cell won't hurt. He did assault a village guard, and he resisted arrest.
Well,
he could stay here until he rots for all I care. But I suspect the Elder will wish to have a talk with you soon. Hikage, I'm going to clean myself off. I suggest you do the same.
I would take offense for implying that I stink, but that was one hell of a run. Those fox spirits run fast. I would still like to know more about those techniques, Takehiro-san. If you do happen to stick around, I might want to go a few rounds with you.
It's not like I'll be going anywhere for the time being. It is only a few hours... Well... What? It is only for a few... Oh, it's only 4. I missed the 4. For a few hours while we discuss what to do with you. A person such as yourself would end up causing quite the commotion amongst the villagers, so it is necessary to convince them you mean no harm before we release you. And that was how I found myself stuck in a jail cell, while the people responsible for the situation left to deal with personal errands.
It's nearly 3:15.
Good point. This sucks.
How long have we been recording this?
As if being sent to a different world wasn't bad enough. I'm stuck in a jail with my only company
have we been recording this for an hour and a half?
Huh?
That's you.
I know it's me, but I was listening to what you had to say.
I feel like we've been recording this for an hour.
Maybe.
This is going to be a long video.
Well, you can cut it up. You realize that?
But the whole story's important. I know.
A pair of beautiful, magnificent fox sisters. You lucky boy. A pair of beautiful... Wait a second.
Nah, Yahoo! Hi there, baby boy. The voice I chose for her, though.
Mm-hmm. A familiar face appeared at the top of my cell. A blonde girl with golden eyes. As I watched, she flipped over and landed in front of the cell, waving her hands at me from the side of the cell. Another girl appeared. What?
Right. Yeah. It's a grin.
Yeah, a grin on the... I'm just gonna say a grin. Ah, it's the penny thieves. If you're here to reclaim your hostages, they're already back where they belong.
Nope. We saw the guys go in the bus and trapped them in silk again. Look.
No. I think I may have skipped one. Oh, no, I didn't. With that, she pulled out a pair of lacy silken underwear from her sleeve and stretched it out with her thumbs, showing off the panty prize to me. You came all the way back here to snatch their underwear again. And I'm not sure that Tsundere Tyrant fits that label. Cutie with a katana. You would be surprised. I happen to believe that she is innocent as one can be. She seems far too uptight to let any man touch her. As for returning to the village, we have a debt to settle. I smiled weakly as I wondered what the fox meant by debt. I'm not sure what this debt of yours might be, but I think you better leave before those two return. You don't seem to be on friendly terms with the samurai girls.
Wait, if he doesn't know about it, we can just leave only summer.
Meiko, that does not help you do things. Young man, your actions allowed us to escape our earlier predicament without harm. This places us in your debt, for which we are now repaying you. Meiko, do the magic.
Okay. I really like this one.
The younger girl walked forward and placed her hands upon the locked door of the cell. She began mumbling something that I couldn't even begin to understand, and then her hands began glowing brightly. Different worlds, girls wielding weapons, and now fox girls using magic. Next on the list, I'm going to find a talkative magical sword and end up being destined to save the world. That said, I was curious on what this magic would do to the lock, keeping me imprisoned.
Ha!
The glow flared for a moment before quickly fading. There was a hiss, and then a sizzle, as the lock dropped to the floor, dripped to the floor with a mess of melted metal. Well done, Meiko-chan. You did very well. Relax for now, alright? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be surprised about. The fact that a girl just melted steel lock, or I am starting to accept that this is normal. This level of magic is extraordinary, Meiko. Shan is quite gifted. But as I said, we are here to settle our debt. If you would like, we can escort you back to the forest where we first encountered you. I do, however, suggest you decide quickly. The gods do not bathe for long. I should know. I have observed them for a while.
Where's the mature part of her?
I'm trying! Fuck you!
No, I meant when she said that. Where's the mature part of spine?
She's spying, that's the main part. Well, I don't plan on sticking around, so I'll gladly accompany the two of you out of here. Maybe I'll find my way back home. Lead the way, peeping Tammy. Machiko? Sakura no Machiko, not Tammy. Takahiro, but I suggest we keep the introductions for later. Very well, Taka-kun. Follow. As I was stepping out of the cell, the sound of a familiar voice boomed into the distance.
Good luck.
Fuck. Thieves, crafty, foxy kleptomaniacs, I'll skin you alive! I think that's our cue to get out of here. And with that, the three of us darted out of the prison. And that's pretty much what happened, according to the village elder. There's supposed to be a shrine somewhere in the forest. It must be the same one I visited before I got caught up in this mess. Goodness. That sounds like a terrible situation. I know the spirits such as Tsuyuri enjoy playing with people, but it seems a little cruel of her. I would speak with her myself, but we, fox spirits are not allowed anywhere near the shrine.
Huh? I thought the reason we never go there because you get all flustered whenever Su-chan's around.
Shut up, Mako. I didn't realize a panty thief could get embarrassed like that. But maybe you two could show me the way to the shrine. Somehow, the layout of the forest seems different from my world. Which pretty much meant that Arya's map was useless now. You do not understand. There's more to the ways of us spirits than meets the eye, Taka-kun. I will try to navigate you to the shrine, but if Tsuyuri does not want us there, then we simply will not get there. The only places we can navigate directly are our homes and the village.
I could use gate magic, but that takes a super long time to cast. And unless I concentrate really hard, it easily ends up taking us someplace, not fun.
I think I'll prefer taking the ground route, but thanks for the offer, Mako-chan, was it?
That's right. Sakurano Mayako at your service. Yay!
Mayato? Mayato.
Mayako. Yay! My first human friend!
Silly girl. Not that I doubt your navigation skills or anything, but didn't we cross this path a while ago?
Oh, you're right. Why are we back here only summer?
Huh? I thought you were leading the way. Wait, I think if we turn this way, we cut through the trees, and we might... Ah! God damn it. The girl seemingly disappeared out of sight as she stepped in between the two tall tree trunks, only to be followed by a loud splash. I already feel like a CGI is coming.
Not yet.
I ran towards the trees and looked down to see the girl, arms flailing wildly, neck deep in the slow-moving river.
Ah, only summer, only summer. Quick, please, you have to help her. I'm begging you. I'll do whatever you want. Just please save her.
No. God damn it. Help! It doesn't look that deep, you know. Don't tell me that your sister can...
She can't swim. Neither of us can. Please, Takuro-sama. Please rescue my sister.
I guess I don't have a choice. Smiling weakly, I pulled off my jacket and dove into the river, the cold water sending shivers down my spine. Not swine. That's a pig. As I swam towards Machiko. I don't... Despite the lack of strong current, was slowly... What? Despite the lack of a strong current, was slowly disappearing under the water. Urged on by the worried shouts of Mako, I tried to reach the girl as quickly as possible. It took me a few strokes before I reached her, but by the time I had grabbed a hold of her and I pulled her out the water, she had lost consciousness. She's not breathing. Still, I felt my stomach drop. Dreadful thoughts of what might happen if I didn't do something began to fill my mind, but what in the world could I possibly do? CPR? Well, it is the right thing to do.
I don't know what that is. She's not breathing. Help her. Please save her. Oni-sama, please wake up.
Okay, but I need to concentrate. Can you find something to dry her off with?
Right.
Great, a mage without a revive spell. As if trying to steel my nerves for what I was about to do, I muttered those words just before leaning in. All I could remember from my first aid training was the patient had to be in a so-called recovery position, and that I had to blow air into their mouth and push down on their chest. My heart pounding faster and faster as I looked down at the fox girl, I could feel my cheeks heating up as a blush spread across my face. Clumsily, I put her into what I hoped was the right position, and slowly I lowered myself towards her face. My lips parted.
That's just CGI. What's wrong? Say something.
That's a recovery position.
At least I didn't
What the hell's going on with the music?
I didn't have to do any talking.
Fuck you. Ahem. If you were this desperate for a kiss, you could have just asked. I know I am beautiful, exquisite creature, but pushing me into a river so you can play a hero is a bit too much, Taka-kun. It's not like that. I went in to save you. Oh, why thank you, oh valiant hero, for your rescue. I must admit, I am not the greatest swimmer. But you know, it is often better to get permission from the maiden you've rescued before you can claim them as your reward, silly. I didn't have a choice. Either I claimed your lips, or death would have claimed you instead. And a bold choice that was. There's Mako. I hope she didn't try to save me first. She is even worse in swimming than I am. She's fine. She should be heading back here right now. In that case, I believe we have had enough time. Fuck you.
Hey.
That's why you didn't want to voice them.
Hey, I haven't kissed a girl.
Yeah,
Haven't you?
of course I have.
Oh. I'll just be over here in the corner.
Yeah, you're not even needed in this situation. I'm the one doing all the goddamn bloody talking.
True. You're just into the
So how about it, Taka-kun? My little sister will be back in a few minutes, and I am sure a boy like you would have never probably kissed a girl before. So how about it? Want to claim this maiden's lips? Don't make me toss you back into the river. Aw, such a shame too. I was looking forward to finding out just how sweet your lips taste. God damn it. I'm not sure I want to find out what a wet fox tastes like. I got nothing. Fuck you, I'm touching the button. Oh, I assure you. Nope.
No.
I don't want to say it.
You're saying it. I said all my lines.
Fuck you.
Read.
I
Don't worry. We'll end this video in a minute. We'll end this video in a minute, okay?
No. I really don't want to say this. Fuck it. Oh, I assure you, I taste a lot better when I'm wet.
You had to make that voice. Oh,
I fucking hate you so much. For some reason, I don't think we're talking about the same thing anymore. I felt my cheeks flushing up slightly at Machiko's teasing words, and I awkwardly scratched my cheek. Anyway, at this rate, you're gonna catch a cold. Then perhaps... I really do fucking hate this. Right? Then perhaps you should warm me
Remember,
up,
this is your
Taka-kun.
first time.
I know this is my first time, so of course I'm gonna be fucking... Fuck you. I just got where you were going with that. Fuck you. More importantly...
This is your first time reading Sakura Spirit.
More importantly, we need to get you out of those soggy clothes. Oh my, fuck me. Fuck you. Taka-kun, so bold. Please,
I'm
won't
so
you
glad
unbutton
that you
me?
haven't...
She has buttons on her top? Where?
Why are you looking?
I'm looking because she says it in the fucking thing. I see no goddamn fucking buttons. I hate this already.
Just say
I'm
it.
not saying it. I refuse.
Don't worry. Something bad. Something happens after this.
I fucking hate you.
Just say those 3 words.
If you insist. My finger...
Or was it the
It
next?
said buttons. Why laces? It makes no sense. This is...
Either way, you're taking the top off.
I know that very... I'm very... My fingers shook as I reached down to the
He really
laces
is
on her
doing that.
boat ice. I was blushing brightly, and my head was spinning as I felt my fingers
The
touch
next
the cloth.
sentence, though.
Before I could continue any further, I heard a whoosh behind me, and I felt something heavy impact against my body. My body toppled forwards as I felt a nasty blow to the back of my head.
Oni-sama, I brought the... Oh no, Takahiro!
I really do. I could barely focus as the blonde fox girl began to fuss over me, but it was no good. Between running my butt off all day, the Centauri tyrant, the following rescue, and now the blows to the head, I felt myself slip into unconsciousness.
No, we're stopping here.
Good.
Wait,
I'm done.
wait.
No.
No!
No. No.
Oh, good.
Alright, we're stopping here.
That was a fun video.
It was a fun video for you, you smartass.
I'm so
Take
glad
all the
that you
one.
haven't seen this before.
Well then, considering we're going to stop this right here, if you like this video, leave a like in the... What are you going on about now?
Leave a like if you like Jeremy getting teased and getting all those words to say. And if you want more
If
of
you
this,
liked it, leave a like down below.
and if you want more of this content, subscribe down below. This is a third video and it's an hour long.
So, we will
And
be
Jeremy's
more
already
than...
regretting it.
I'm not regretting it.
You sure?
Yeah, I just mean I would make Cameron do the most part of the... Because
Yeah,
I
if
mainly
we're-
talk
wait,
to myself.
just pause. If we're gonna continue talking,
You might want to say... Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
that music.
But... If you do want to see this series continue, please subscribe to get the latest updates. We will try to push these out a lot more. I can see you smirking in the back there.
Don't worry, these videos won't be long.
The next videos will hopefully not be as long.
Like 20 minutes.
Maybe. You just gotta remind me to stop. Yeah. But...
I'll just...
What?
Don't worry.
You have anything to say?
No,
No?
nothing for the video.
Well... This is gonna be my reaction while you have this butthead laughing at me. So... If you would like to see more humiliating parts of me, please subscribe.
Yeah. So,
If you want to see him laugh his butt off, leave a like.
oh,
Leave a
I'm
comment down
doing
below.
this Sakura Spirit with him. I'm doing another game with Cameron. And then there's one game we're going to try and do all together.
That's gonna be impossible.
Yeah, Cameron.
Well then. Alright then.
Hopefully we can hear this.
Hopefully it goes through and hopefully it's just not blank.
It's just like...
That'd be very terrible. But
Thanks.
once again, this will be the final time if this guy actually pulls up the record so we can stop this after this final one. Because I don't know where it is. But... What are you doing?
I'm getting ready to end the video.
Okay. Well, if you like this video, leave a like down below. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you want to see more of this. Tell us what your favorite parts were. And if you would like to see more of this,
Yeah.
make sure...
More of you getting embarrassed.
Yeah. Just make sure you've subscribed and to see the latest parts of our
I definitely need to show Cameron this.
I'm gonna hate you for it.
So, you hit him on the back of the head for forgetting to watch the videos.
I know. But...
Wait, did you hit him on the back of the head this morning for not getting scoped?
No.
Double hits the moon.
Anyway. That'll be all for now. And we will see you in the next video. Bye bye.